if I could. Like,
Yo, for real though? For real though? Replicators cannot get here fast enough.
I know!
Anyway.
I mean, we already have 3D printers, but yeah.
We're wasting our
Can
time
you
on electric
eat
cars.
plastic?
I mean, you can. Should you is the
the
real question.
Okay, well,
The answer is no.
Food
No, you shouldn't eat
printers, and they are 0% plastic.
There are
Yeah,
chocolate 3D printers, I know of.
They probably look like the sad Krabby Patties from when the Mr. Krabs tried to franchise the Krusty Krab.
No, they probably look like the turducken that the Leviathans made.
Oh.
But
Anyway, welcome back to the Cosmic Library, an MC Escher and Susian place full of stories yet to be told, and stories told way too many times. I of course am your host, Goon, the unending librarian, but I am not the game master for tonight, as we continue our series of edgy adult graphic novels known as the Cyberpunk Chop Shop. That honor goes to none other than the Noodle-Doodler, so I'm just going to add a pinch of cardamom and a little bit more salt. I'm going to stir that broth real nice, and I'm going to pour Noodle into existence. And there he is!
Oh god! That was all pain.
You were all soup!
Oops, all pain.
I was a liquid, motherfucker. How can you do that to me?
It's all pain.
You were soup!
I'm Calvin, everybody, aka Noodle, aka the Noodle-Doodler, aka your Gonk Master for this evening's ceremonies. That's right, I carry a lot of names. Last we left off on our journey, we decided to play an entire session where everything was sad, and I ran out of time, so I have more sad
so
stuff
very
to do.
sad.
Last we left off, a very old man, who I believe I described as not unlike the villain from Atlantis, but with fully robotic legs and one robotic arm.
Yeah, I'd use my robot arm for good.
He's just holding Dr. Chrome against a wall. As you know, he's got a gun in the hand, and he told Ares not to move. And at that moment, I'd like to immediately cut to your flashback. Goon, how old was Luis when Dr. Chrome disappeared?
I want to say.
So is it Luis or Lewis? I forgot.
Lewis. It's Lewis. He
Lewis.
was.
Okay.
He was about 17 when when OG Chrome disappeared.
Okay. So we return to the chop shop, but not as we know it today. But there are some similarities. Your bed is in the same spot as you wake up to the sound of "Boy, wake up now!"
What? Huh?
He looks at you as if he's been waiting forever, as there is someone flatlining on the table in front of him. He goes, "I need an extra pair of hands now."
Fuck. What do you need? Help? What?
Air hypo, come on.
Okay. Freaking jam that shit.
Just run over and make a first aid check.
Oh boy. With
I'm just raising the difficulties for the fact that you were not as good back then.
I am not. I wasn't. Young blood doc, as it were.
Yeah.
You said first aid?
Yeah.
First aid. Okay, so that's 2 + 8 plus die. So that's 6 on the die. 2 + 8 + 6.
Plus 8, you said? 2 + 8 + 6. Okay. So 16.
Fuck!
Also, you can get it into him, and you hear the little beep, 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 and he looks at his watch on his functional arm, which I guess is not this one. And he goes, 45 seconds. Took you 45 seconds.
And?
Come on, it's what time? This
I was asleep! You were right there! You were right there!
I was dying on the floor. I was keeping his innards inside.
Shit. Okay. You couldn't have woken me up sooner?
His heart was working before that.
You could have woken me before you started operating, you crazy old bat!
Fucking teenagers. Sew this guy up. I'm going out for a smoke.
these fucking kids.
I mean, did you at least get did you get the beat thread, the one that changes color if it gets infected this time?
I asked for it. I don't know if that's what they gave me. I didn't.
Hold on. Is it there?
Yeah, it is that one. I'll say just by pure coincidence.
Okay, yeah.
I imagine if we imagine him at the store, we cut away from this flashback to an additional flashback where he's like, I need that color changing thread my boy's always talking about. Chrome is not your father, but
yeah, he's not my dad.
He's not calling you his boy like his son. It's just this thing he owns is this boy.
Yeah, because boy is the most adjacent thing to a thing.
Yeah. Levi?
Oh no. Oh no.
What am I?
You made Levi Ackerman.
Whoop.
I've forgotten who that is.
Protagonist of Attack on Titan, I think?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything's fine forever, guys. It's all good.
Don't worry about it. No copyright infringement intended.
Sure. Okay, start stitching the guy up. What does he look like?
This guy...
Is it important? Did I ask something that wasn't important?
No, he's just some guy that he was working on. That he apparently doesn't care that much about because he's left a teenager while he's outside getting some smokes.
The guy's
he left a teenager that he's been training since he was 8, so I guess it's not too bad.
Hey, bud. I think you're doing pretty alright for what it's worth.
That's the guy on the table.
Yeah.
Shut up!
I mean, for what it's
Shut up,
worth,
you're not my dad!
I'm incredibly high, so I don't... Is he your dad?
He's not my dad. I have no idea. Listen, I know so little about the whereabouts of my actual parents that it's not even like worth mentioning.
All right. Now, this is the guy on the table, not the DMS.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, he's fully awake.
The guy on the table is asking you if you're his dad.
Are you
No.
my dad?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say that's weird.
You
I
need
didn't know
to.
time travel was figured out.
You know, normally we advise our patients not to fall asleep after surgery, but I think you might want to do that.
Take a deep breath out of this, champ.
Yeah, I take a hit of the nitrous myself.
Oh God, make a resist drug check.
Let's go. Let's see. Resist torture and drugs. That's 5 + 4 + die. Oh, that's one of the improvements I took. Is my resist torture and drugs. Thanks, Smokey.
Oh, good.
And that is. Hold on, I want to make sure that's what I think it is. That is, in fact, what is that? Is that 9? No, that's not 9.
You get a 6.
It's 100. It's 10. It's 10. That was the 10.
Okay.
Because I rolled a percentile die and I saw a 10, but like that can't be the 10 because that's the one. Because all the other ones are powers of 10. So that one's got to be the 100. So I rolled a 10. 5 + 4.
Okay.
18. 19.
18. Yeah, you keep it going all right. You sew the guy up. It takes a little bit. And you hear Chrome on the phone outside. They didn't call him agents yet because this was now. Mm-hmm. This was happening concurrent with now.
Yeah.
If not longer. Now the real world. Are you just gonna? What do you do after that situation?
I don't know. No, I mean, I got my stitch practice in for the day, I guess, and he's not telling me to do anything specific today.
No.
So I
guess he's outside. Yeah, he's outside.
Guess I'll go get breakfast or some shit. I don't know. Hopefully get lost along the way, never find my way back, and never have to return to this hellhole. Who knows? At least that's the goal.
Who knows?
I go for breakfast. I go away.
I go for breakfast. We'll see what happens after that.
Yeah.
As you walk outside to go get breakfast, you just hear... He stops talking once he notices you. But you just hear on the phone, like, I don't know what the fuck to do with the kid if I do that. Oh, hey, where you going?
Breakfast.
All right.
You want anything?
Bring me back one of them. Yeah, you know those donuts? They got that crap inside of them.
You talking about jelly?
Yeah, that's the bitch.
Okay.
Give me one of them. Give me one of them jelly-filled
You want a
donuts.
jelly-filled donut? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure you want to write that one down?
Huh? Think I can't remember
sure you wanna
jelly-filled donut?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm gonna fucking. I think in an hour I'm gonna end up with a Bavarian cream donut. And we're gonna be talking about this again.
Oh. Let's see. How many heads do you want to put on that, huh? Huh? How many heads do you want to bet that I'm gonna forget what a jelly donut is, huh? Go fuck yourself.
Comes back with an onigiri.
Comes back with not a donut at all.
Comes back with a hot dog.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Oh fuck, man.
Oh, beans. Oh, beans.
Yeah. So I go to just some bodega and get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah. Do you get a donut?
Yeah, he gets the fucking donut.
Okay.
He gets the fucking donut because if he doesn't get the fucking donut, the one person in his life is gonna be mad at him, and it's gonna be hell. Fuck.
God, I forgot how sad Chrome was. I forgot that we were doing sad backstories, even though it was my idea.
So yeah, friggin'.
All right. So you go to the local bodega.
Fucking...
You come back, and the door is locked on this place, but you got a key. It's not too uncommon that Dr. Chrome gets drunk and locks himself in by accident, so he just eventually gave you an extra key. And you come in, guy's gone that was working, and so is Dr. Chrome. And there's a note sitting on the counter, and it says, "Dear boy, went out to get some work done. Be back in, I don't know, a week or so. Don't die or I will be pissed. Signed, Dr. Christopher Amwell."
I eat his fucking donut.
And that, you thought,
Yeah.
was the last time you ever saw Dr. Chrome, but it looks like you were wrong.
Yeah.
You wanna fucking tell me why people showed up my fucking office looking for Dr. Chrome?
Because you forgot I was getting you a donut?
Fuck are you talking about?
Because it's cheaper to keep the name, call myself Dr. Chrome instead of pay the ads to change the neon sign out front.
Make a conversation check.
Okay. Where is that? That would be under social skills. That's not any of the strong suits there. Conversation.
Oh no!
Conversation
Yeah.
is under social skills.
EMP. So
I probably should pull up the
level
skill list, huh?
6. Stat. Hold on. What's EMP is the stat? Oh, so okay. Oh, actually, I should be pretty good at this. Level 6. EMP 7. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So that's 6 plus 7 plus die. Let's go. And that's a 1. So that's 6 plus 7 plus 1. Not great.
14.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not great either.
That'll low DC, fortunately. Or DD, that's what they called this one. Yes.
At least I raised you resourceful.
And he drops you to the ground. And he turns and looks at Ares and goes, were you his boyfriend? That's not me being homophobic. In fact, I wanted him to be gay. I said, you should never reproduce. So here we are
I'm not
now.
romantically involved with him.
Okay. I was wondering what the 1920s Separate Bed Act was all about.
This might be my favorite character so far. Such an asshole.
He's pretty
Maggie
good.
would
He's
never
pretty good.
share a bed with him anyway.
That's not a homophobic thing to be gay. Gay rights. Back to Christopher Amwell. I keep saying Christian and Christopher. His name's Christopher.
Do you have any other
What a
business here, or are you gonna go back to being dead?
Other than the fact that it's my fucking place, yeah, no. Mostly the people showing up at my office.
Okay,
The
so...
people paying the rent own this place, and that's us.
I'm sorry, who are you paying rent to?
Looking away, not making eye contact is kind of...
Chrome handled that?
Christopher gets a big old smile. And he turns and looks
Yeah, I
at
handle
Dr.
it.
Chrome.
I handle it, okay? They give me
And
their
you
half,
walk-
and I handle it.
I walk over to you, Aries. I bought this parking lot a good 60 years ago. I don't know where he's doing with your money, but let's just say he's been less than honest with you.
Damn.
You want me to
I
hold
was
him while
really
you hit him?
hoping you'd be honest with me.
He offers out a wrench. You wanna? I'll hold him down.
Nah.
I respect the hustle, though. I can't judge you too much.
Hey, you guys smoke? You mind if I smoke in here? He starts lighting a cigarette. He doesn't wait for the answer.
Fucking, it's just... Okay, cool. You've met my roommate. You've met the cat. What do you want?
But yeah, I was wondering what that fucking cat was all about.
Her name is Gadget.
meow.
She says meow.
Yeah.
That's my favorite bit.
She says meow.
He picks up the cat for a second.
Meow.
Be nice, because I'm a bad DM.
I just grabbed.
I don't know who the fuck told you that, but like,
Chrome looks like if he
You're
does
lying.
anything to hurt the cat, he will go ballistic.
Oh yeah, anybody hurts Gadget, they're dead immediately.
Oh shit. Okay. He just turns the cat upside down. He also has a bit of a tool hand like you do, so just and then it meows normal. Oh, never mind. And he immediately undoes it. I hate the sound of that.
Right.
Your mic didn't like that either.
No.
So much so
happened?
it didn't show up, it didn't even sound the first time.
Static.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's-
Yeah, you guys are gonna like that. He immediately undoes it and put the cat back down.
I liked it better when it meowed.
I like it
Yeah.
better that way
Said-
too, honestly.
She seems very happy with it.
Alright. Okay, so you're using my name and you're committing crimes?
I'm using your
I'm getting the
name
rent.
and doing work on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've got an
Yeah.
asshole who gets us jobs sometimes, and sometimes things don't go as good as they could have.
So you the one who blew up a building down in Haywood?
Technically, no.
That was Ryder.
Oh, there's more. Might find your
Hey.
boyfriend yet.
Hey, Aries, don't give people's names away. Come on.
Anybody's name could be Ryder.
You're right, I'm no fuck all about a writer.
Yeah.
I worked in tech, you know how many writers I know?
It could also
Don't
be
answer
spelled
that.
different.
You make it sound like you wrote it down. It'd be wild if he knew the writer. He was like, "Oh, you mean the writer who used to date Rayanne?" No, it's spelled different.
Alright. Well, if I get one more team from Lazarus showing up at my office,
Whoa.
it's
Lazarus?
your head. Yeah, fucking Lazarus showed up at my office.
What does Lazarus have to do with Phantom and vice versa?
Fuck if I know.
Oh yeah, I gave you that name for free. Don't say thank you or anything.
Oh, whoa, but it's spelled differently, right?
No, Phantom. Vantom. That's who got blown up.
Yeah, I don't have a fucking newspaper. How'd you know? He does still reads a classic newspaper, I guess. I don't know why I said that. I ain't got the fucking news. Ooh.
Okay.
God, I fucking hate those people down at Vanta, man. My job will live in hell for the last week anyway.
Our job is to get information as to how they can do their shit so cheap.
Oh, and I'm sure you did it so perfectly well.
We got information.
Oh, did you now?
We got information. We just got paid the minimum fee.
You are not making a good case for yourself.
You
know how amongst your friends you're like the most suave and you like, you have your biggest best game up all the time, and then you go home to your dad and you can't say shit.
Yeah.
This is Chrome. Hi.
No, I feel it, dude. This is great. This is awesome.
This is him on his back foot for sure.
Yeah, his back
he
Miku
was
for
on
sure.
the back foot since he walked in the door, because the first thing Chrome Senior did was choke slam him against the wall.
Yeah, I was there for that. Y'all remember when?
Yeah, sure.
You know, I think we've had good enough experience, you and I. I'll see you at my funeral. Don't ever fucking bother me again, got it? And you, stop paying rent or whatever. We'll do. Keep going. Maybe charge him rent to make up for it. Up to you.
What? Hey, stop that!
Stop calling my friends.
Hey! Stop blowing my
If I
racket!
charge him rent, it'll be to save up for a larger place.
Yeah, maybe get a second one of these. I was gonna do that.
I got better work. You know how it is. You grow up, you find out what really matters to you. You know how it goes.
Anyway, fuck you.
Okay, bye! Fucking jeez!
Oh shit! Shit! Sorry, one more thing before I go.
What do you want, Columbo?
It's just, while I'm here, I might as well pick up the donut. You know.
A 40-year-old donut.
It's real
Yeah,
good.
well, you know how preservatives have gotten these days. That donut's still good, unless some dipshit in this room ate it.
And I shut the door behind him.
Yeah, he was at the door when you just slam the door. You don't give him a donut.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that was Aries and Chrome. I feel like you have a few things to talk about.
Yeah. So, you stole your name from him?
Didn't you hear what I said? I didn't steal his name from him. I took it so I wouldn't have to change the sign.
Well,
He
thinking
left
it's
it
still
behind.
stealing. Not saying it was wrong, just origin stories.
Even saying it adds up. That's all.
Yeah.
I'd rather not actually talk about it if you don't. Yeah, fuck you. I'm going for a walk. Kicks the door.
Where's my fucking money?
Where's my keys?
Although technically in game I haven't collected any rent thus far from Aries.
Yeah, since we've started, it's implied that it's happened before.
It definitely has.
The way that I like to think about it is that you said that you would collect rent and then just never asked about it, and Aries just kept quiet the whole time.
Yeah, you've both been conning each other this whole time.
Yeah, like, if you're not coming after me for money, then what reason do I have to give you money?
Just
Touché.
forgot for the last 2 months, 3 months of this game.
I have
So,
a running
okay.
tally of how many months I've lived here for free.
Chrome's gonna come back asking for back pay for the months that you were supposed to be paying rent.
Oh, yeah, sure, and then I just go after him because I wasn't supposed to be paying in the first place.
Anyway.
Womp womp.
So, we have downtime to get through. Everyone, that was week 1. I don't have any more backstory things planned. So that was week 1.
I cannot find the
We're
downtime
close to
chart. Oh my god.
What page is it on?
Let's see.
I think it's like 300 something. It's like really close to the end. I opened it.
I think what you're thinking of mostly is the hustle.
Yeah.
It's a way to make
I
money
tried
between
searching for the
jobs.
word hustle and it didn't show anything.
Well,
Sorry,
the hustle
I'm a
charts start
pissy
on
Page 381.
Why am I-
Yeah, in general, there are working for a Eurobuck, doing jobs. You got your hustles.
Healing.
you can
Some
buy
of you
and
have
sell.
downtime activities. Yeah. You don't need to do something the whole time. Any week you don't have anything to do, just run a hustle real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that will be your week, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for writers specifically, you can, instead of rolling on the hustle thing, you can just take 100. But if you do doing the security for Rayanne, if you do choose to actually roll for it, you do run the possibility of getting a 0, like 0 eddies for the week.
Mhm.
That means you try to find work other than Rayanne.
No, I will be doing that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you have the option every week to either work for Rayanne or just do for other side hustles that might pay a little better.
Yeah, I will definitely be doing that. I'm also keeping my ear to the ground for any jobs. Kind of just.
Yeah, it's a slow few weeks. That's part of why this is a 6-week-long downtime. We've gone through week 1.
At some point, Ryder is going to spend 500 Eurobucks to go to therapy.
Good move, good move. Okay. So, we find ourselves in a therapy office, as we often do. What did you do? Did you use your real name for therapy, or did you use a?
I put down my handle.
Okay. So yeah, you get in the office. You sit down.
Where
in your
is it in
therapist.
Where is it in Night City?
Ah, fucker. We'll say it's in Santo Domingo.
It's okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I push open the button. The door slides open. What's the room look like?
It is infuriatingly plain. It's got those classic 2 trees in the corner. It has that sitting, lounging chair, but it's also has one you can sit upright in. They are currently sitting behind a desk. Your therapist, she is looking over some paperwork, and she looks up and goes, "Oh, come in, Ryder."
Yeah. I'm here for a 3 o'clock appointment
Yes.
with
yes,
Miss. Sorry, I forgot to jot down your name. What is your name?
Annalise.
Annalise. All right.
Just have a seat, however you're comfortable. If you like to stand, that's also an option.
For sure. Do you have do we just do it out here in the front lobby, or like? I've never done this before. I'm honestly I just figured I should do it because my girl decided that I should. She kind of says I'm fucked up.
I thought we were already in their specific office. I didn't know we were starting from there.
Does not matter to me. Let's.
Okay, in which case, she's seemingly been waiting for him. She's why don't we come back here, and she takes you to a proper therapy office, which, it's got a couch, it's got a chair, it's got a standing room next to a nice window.
I sit down on the couch, I guess, because therapists probably have their chair.
She sits down on the chair. So, Ryder, why don't we start with some basics? Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Well, I go by Ryder. I'm a solo, doing some work here in my city. I've, seen a lot of death, killed a lot of people. I, got some cyberware recently, and feeling the effects of it, That's partially why I'm here, to kind of re-up that, I guess. I don't know how to put it.
You see this session as a sort of means to an end. That's okay. Whatever gets you into the office, as they say. This first session is mostly getting to know people and what they're about. So you said you've killed a lot of people. How do you feel about that?
They were in the way.
No wrong answers.
They were in the way, honestly. Okay. I have a job to get done. As a professional, I need to do the job. If they are in the way of me getting to the end goal of the job, they're nothing more than an obstacle.
Okay, and how do I put this? Does your understanding of what people are to you extend to your friends, or is it just the people you don't know?
I suppose that would depend on if they... Look, I don't think my crew would betray me. But if they did, I would do what I had to do.
I will remind you that everything in this room is confidential. Why don't you tell me a bit about your crew, as it were?
Well, I got a med tech, I got a techie, I got a nomad, and I got another solo on standby if I need him. He's a really good guy. The techie's alright, he's quiet, he likes his guns, I like guns too, so we get along, The nomad, he's a he's absolute hellion behind the wheel, he's awesome. And the med tech, he stitched me up a couple times, so, I trust him. But, he doesn't have the best judgment. That's, I guess, all I can really say about them. I don't know.
So it seems that you mostly think of your friends in what they can do for you, and the only one you said anything positive about was the fact that they didn't talk much. Do you think you're afraid to get to know your friends? It seems like you operate best when people are just names and objects.
Well, you're not entirely wrong. I'm a little bit afraid that if I get to know them, and then one of them ends up dying in a firefight, I'm gonna feel sad about it. And that's not the kind of feeling
What's wrong with feeling sad about it?
Because I've got a job to do, and I don't need anything getting in the way of the job.
You think you can't feel sad about a lost friend while still getting your work done?
Absolutely not. There needs to be absolutely nothing clouding your mind when you're in the middle of a firefight.
I think a lot would argue knowing what you're fighting for would help you get the job done better, but that's just what I've heard.
Oh, I know what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for a better life for me, for mi familia. I want to get to the top, just like every other solo in this city. Every other edge runner, as they call us.
That's what I've heard. You said that you have a lot of new chrome. Why don't you walk me through your cybernetics outside of any sort of basic fashion wear?
Oh, well, I got the Neuralink, and I kind of just turned my head, and it's there, and then I got a Sandy in the back here.
Devastated. She's typing this onto a little tablet she has with her.
Mhm.
And devastated. Okay, so it seems like a lot of it is around the brain, so it's understandable to be feeling a sort of inhumanity. Well, you've given me a lot to work with, and I hope we can meet together for further sessions.
I imagine so. I'm paying for the week.
Oh, good. Typically therapy sessions do last an hour and are once a week, but I will. She goes. We'll pretend this was an hour because I'm not doing an hour of therapy.
No, yeah, that'd be
In our 2-hour show.
I want to get to that after the
conversation.
We'll come back next week.
I have a bit of homework for you. I can't make you do it, nor will I be able to do anything if you don't. But if you want to retain your humanity, you might do best to at least give it a shot. So a large part of the sort of feeling of personhood you lose with cybernetics is based around the fact that robotics deal in purpose and necessity. Seeing your friends as tools, I fear, is a large part of that sense of dehumanization. So I would like you to learn something new about each of your crew members before our next session. Can you try that for me?
I'll give it a go.
All right. It's been wonderful getting to know you, Ryder.
You as well, Amelie. What was your name?
Annalise.
Annalise, that's it.
I gotta write that down before I forget it. Thank you, by the way. All right. So that was therapy. I don't remember what therapy does exactly for humanity, but I'm sure.
Essentially, I regain 2d6 empathy. Or humanity, sorry.
Mhm.
And so I can install more cyberware.
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
All right.
Um,
And that costs you.
That one was cocked.
It costs you
Oh,
500
no,
at
one.
least.
I gain 4 humanity back.
Not a lot. All right. What everyone else up to this next week?
because both me and Jims were looking into getting microwavers, do we have like a little misadventure getting the microwavers?
I technically rolled
microwavers.
on the 5-week thing. I rolled 3 weeks of couldn't find work. So I'm fine with just like
3 weeks. So it's been a process. You guys have a day where you kind of sit down and try to figure out who you might know, how you might be able to get your hands on a microwave.
Okay, so I know. Actually, I don't know anyone. Fuck.
I can try calling in some contacts from the family, but typically they don't talk about what they're dealing in. So
And I mean,
might
like,
be a little difficult.
I've never talked to Game Crash or any of the fixers, so fuck. I do know where some black market parts are sold, but it's usually cyberware. It's usually from dead guys. So I don't know. If you want, we can try there, I guess.
Hey, any leads to start, right?
I guess. Guess
Been
we gotta
meaning
go to
get
the
my hands on
market.
one of been meaning to get my hands on one of them microwavers for
Fucking
age at this point.
Man.
Imagine you get chased down by a couple people full of chrome. You hit them with the microwaver and
And I-
drop to the ground.
And I just recently realized
No
that
good.
one of the people I hate the most in my life has 2 cyber legs.
Yeah, you shoot him right in the legs. He drops right to the ground.
Right in
Good
the
luck
legs, he
running.
becomes a crawler. Okay.
Imagine if you had 2 robot legs, 2 robot arms. Just turns into a turd on the ground.
Yeah. Fucking. Alright.
Well, I
Gotta
guess
give-
hop in the truck. We can take a loop around, see if we can get in touch with somebody.
Yeah, let's go to the market.
All right. Who you trying to get a hold of?
I'm just going to the market. which I assume is just a bunch, what looks like a homeless encampment. But it is actually a shrewd bazaar of jacked chromeware.
You've stepped into the gray corner.
This has, mind you, this has no bearing in my actual knowledge of cyberpunk, as I have none.
Yeah. So cyberware is cyberware stock. Let's see. I got dice for this.
Mind you, we are looking for a weapon, so.
Yeah. Well. Let's see. Let's see what happens. So.
Oh, he's gonna roll dice now, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is.
No. Oh no, not that.
Oh, no.
So yeah, there's not a lot of just black market Night City shops around, believe it or not. Those are still like illegal. But I'll say you go to your guy. Why don't you describe your guy for me?
Okay. His name. His name is Footsie. And it's ironic because he is such a large, rotund man that he never gets up. And he just is in a dilapidated building with gangsters all around, solos that he hires, and he is an exotic arms dealer. He is just very large, very Jabba the Hutt, and he's got a necklace of severed toes. People who have who have crossed him in the past. And it's the room is basically king size mattress completely filled with Footsie, his men surrounding the building and surrounding the interior of the building, and like 2 foldable tables, just with guns of various kinds and weapons and grenades of various kinds all out on the table. Yeah, we walk up to the solos guarding the door. I give them like what looks like to be like a very stupid gesture of the foot. And they let us through.
Okay. Okay.
This is the place.
Yeah, don't say anything about how sedentary he is. You might,
mum's the word, boss,
you
but
might lose a toe. Footsie!
Chrome, it's been too long.
How's it going, Footsie?
Chrome, why don't you have a seat over here? Come on.
Footsie!
I was sitting on that voice for like a minute and a half while you were describing Footsie.
I just keep building a Footsie as this just big guy, and he's got a little voice.
Hey, how you doing? Come on.
Footsie! It's like there's no chair. It's no chairs, just cushions on the ground.
You never visit.
I
what
don't.
Can I do for you,
don't.
Chrome?
Me and my associate, we are in the market for an
afternoon.
exotic weapon.
You can call me Footsie. Yeah, this Footsie's fine.
Okay. Afternoon, Footsie.
We are in the market for an exotic weapon called a microwaver, and the associated battery packs that go along with them.
Oh, you ask a lot of Footsie today. Oh.
Well, I only come to the best for such things.
Well, what? You're in luck because I rolled on what items were here, and I did get an exotic item as an option. That's one of the things I rolled, which is nice. That's what I'm about to get to. Dr. Chrome, make a cybernetics check.
Cybernetics check. Give me a cyber tech check.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
It's a 5 plus 8 plus die. Excuse me, what?
13.
And that's a 5 on the die. Is that 18 in total?
Okay. And then I guess so you hear the sound behind you of like a and you feel your eye and your leg tingle, but you stay upright. And Russ, you have no cybernetics, so you are completely
Does the hardened shielding that I got on my cyber leg, it says it blocks EMP and black ice attempts at disabling cyberware?
Yeah, so far I don't think it was either, but
Okay.
also you passed the save. That's why I said you
also,
feel like a tingle. I just want you to, I think even though it blocks it, you still feel it.
Okay.
What's wrong, Doc? What's happening?
He grits his teeth and says, "Ah!"
Right?
And he turns around to look at the merchandise.
Yeah. And there's one of the guys who goes, "Ha, right? Anyway, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? How much is the microwaver? Hold on.
I think it's 500?
It is 500.
500, that's
Anyways,
a
you got the
50 for
money?
any additional battery packs.
Got the money, my friend?
Oh, my ads are good. Look at this. And just,
Do you actually bring money, or you have to try to commit a crime?
I bring my money. I brought money. I have.
Yeah, okay.
I have the
As a
ads.
fun fact, Footsie literally has balls of steel, so that trick ain't gonna work on him.
I have the money.
Alright. You hand the money over. Yeah, this comes with one that needs to be charged after 8 shots. It has been shot twice.
It only takes an hour to recharge, so I can put it around the charger when I get home. Really.
Yeah.
You have an additional battery pack for this? I like having 2 just in
Around
case.
here somewhere. I got one lying around here somewhere.
Thank you, Footsie.
And you pay the 50 on that.
I do.
Alright, now, what did your associate want?
He also
Well,
wants a
also-
microwaver.
I was also looking for a microwaver.
Oh, this is better news. I only had the one.
Well, ain't that some shit? That's the only thing I was in the market for, Footsie.
I got a sniper rifle.
Yeah, why not? Take a look.
It's a regular sniper rifle. It's not an
Just a
exotic one.
regular sniper rifle.
Yeah, but could you imagine me like taking sniper shots from the truck?
Yeah, far away.
You should build like one of those little fort things and like have it so that you can swivel it.
Crow's nest.
I will, if you want it. I will include if you want to pay the extra 500, I'll include a infrared night vision scope.
Okay, how much is that total?
Okay, a sniper rifle is 500, so it'd be 1,000 eddies in total.
Okay, one moment. I'm gonna check my wallet.
Hold on.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Give me something
Yeah.
since this was 3 weeks of your lives.
Well, I did technically earn money for the other 2 weeks, right? So like I had 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll add those in later. But yeah, I'll pay the 1,000 right off the bat. There, get me a sniper rifle.
Reduce your penalties imposed from finding your target obscured by darkness, smoke, fog, etc. to 0. Looking through the scope, you can distinguish hot meat from cold metal. But more specifically than that, you can tell the brand, their cyber arm from a distance, or see if it's any internal surprises, for example. Ooh.
Oh, and while I'm here, might as well grab a few of these smoke grenades. Oh, and these look fun. Tear gas grenades. I grabbed a couple of those as well.
Okay.
Hands the eddies over for those as well. Gets an
Yeah, I'm trusting you guys to pay for your own
Just
things.
grabs an extra
Without
box of
needing to
shotgun
track them.
rounds. Drops the ads for that as well. And that's all the things that I plan to buy already.
Dang, sniper rifle one shot does the same amount as a shotgun. That's crazy.
Yeah, the range is different.
Yeah. Works for me.
Yeah. That's the difference, is the range. So the other big thing we have to do is, did you ever find out what your expertise is, Ares?
Oh, yes. I evenly put them into invention and what's the other one?
Fabrication, maybe?
Fabrication. Yeah.
Oh. Mm. Oh, okay. What do you want Gadget to be able to do in combat?
Oh, Gadget. I was thinking, like, just a claw attack, maybe?
Oh, you're trying to arm this bad boy. Gotcha.
Something that could do, like, a D6.
Let's go ahead and let me grab this. And I need it real quick.
And more or less want her to be able to defend herself.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meow.
Like, her biggest defense is being adorable. And
But beyond that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to call that, based on what I'm using the stats for, as an expensive item. And we're going to look at the chart for what that takes for you to do. Okay. Okay. So you're going to make we're going to call this fabricate because I'm basing on something that already exists. So you're going to make some sort of, you can pitch to me which tech you think this is going to be.
I think it would technically be cyber tech.
Okay, make a cyber tech check for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the plus 2's added to that already. So that's a 23.
All right, yeah, the check for an expensive item is 21, and it takes a week. So you take some time and a bucket of scrap metal you have, and you effectively have given your cat the Talon foot cybernetic that Chrome happens to also have.
Hey,
Cat's got
seems like-
knives. Hey, imagine feet, but smaller, and mine are retractable in a different way. All right, and that took a week, so you still have another remaining 4 weeks.
Yes, and possibly for the rest of the time, I want to be fabricating stuff like bugs for us, so that we can gather information easier, and little radio transmitters, so that we can communicate with each other.
Yeah, make a fabricate check for me.
Okay. Well, this
We'll call that basic tech or secure. I think that'd be more security tech.
Okay, secure. 17.
Okay. So yeah, that's for
wrong stat last time.
Yeah.
It
So
was
yeah,
different
each
ones.
bug or communicator you make takes a day. So yeah, we'll just say you can spend we'll call it like 2 weeks getting a good like bag of little audio bugs. You just stick them somewhere and they they stay there and the information transmits to a computer that you have on each of those. And then other than
I have a
that,
computer in my stuff.
hey, nice. You got little communicators. They just go in ear, and they basically just act like conduits for your agents. So I don't believe any of you have internal agents.
Not yet.
Not yet. Once you do, you don't need these. But for now, you basically have stealth earpieces that kind of go in your, kind of go in there, you know. But they're pretty small to compensate. And with that, I'll give you another week or two of hustle if you want to do it.
Yeah.
All right, roll 2d6 for me.
Also, fun fact, I'm going to get this eventually, but
1d6, not 2. Oh, 2 for 1 for each week, rather. Go on.
technically we can't slot shards because it's a neural called chipware socket that we need to get.
Yeah.
Is D6s, you said?
Yeah, 2d6, 1 for each week.
Okay. 1 and a 2.
Okay. The first week you couldn't get any work. The second one you rebuilt some tech you scavenged in the combat zone. So I'm just picturing one day Dr. Chrome's at home doing his thing. He comes back with a microwaver and you come in just covered hit 2 handfuls of weapons and a little bit of blood on the side of your face.
Well,
You drop them down onto the desk.
nice haul.
I've been busy.
Very cool.
Oh,
All right.
Gadget!
Check this out.
Gadget, show him.
Gadget jumps up and attacks you. Just
Hey!
scratches
Come on!
Meow.
Ah,
Meow. Meow.
Whoa!
Meow.
you.
Here's a
It's
little
not
killer.
claws, it's literal knives coming out of where the claws would be.
Cool. Who's a little killer? Who's a little killer? Ah,
He doesn't have to kill.
okay.
Alright. What does everyone else want to do for their remaining time?
So I used 1
I
week.
think Rex worked.
I worked 2 weeks. But I'll let you go first. It's fine.
For the pretty much 5 weeks, I'm just going to be helping Ryan out. So I'll just gain 500 eddies. One of those days, however, I do want to go to a Ripper Dock. I guess I'll go to Joey Wires.
Joey Wires.
I'll go see Joey Wires. I assume his office is somewhere in Santo Domingo. Probably just kind of like a trailer or something like that that he's kind of repurposed into a doctor's office, and he'll walk in after probably making an appointment a couple hours ago. And
Do you want to describe Joey, or do you want me to?
either works for me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just kind of I'm using the auto cyberpunk person generator in my head.
Yep.
You know how it goes. So we find a guy. He has short, buzzed down hair. He is currently wearing overalls that are tied at the waist and a white t-shirt, white. What's that called? A white beater? That's what those are called.
Yep.
I hate that. A tank top. A white tank top. And he currently has a bandana around his head. He has a cigarette that has long since gone out that he's not taking the effort to relight. And he is currently organizing a desk full of random hands and things like that he's been working on. Oh well, look who shows back up.
Yeah, it's Ryder now, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, Ryder. I was wondering why the appointment had a new name on it.
Yeah. It's pretty simple today. I'm looking to get 5 memory chips, and I want to get a grip.
5 memory chips.
5 memory chips, and I want to get a grip. Subdermal.
Oh, I always said you needed to get a grip.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know. Anyway,
No.
so I'm here. I said we get right to cutting, yeah?
Yeah, why don't we waste any time? You got the Eddies, or are we doing this all alone?
No, I got the Eddies right here for you. I'm good for it, chum.
Gotcha, good. Took you long enough to pay it back the first time.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit of a son of a bitch.
You sue me.
I'm a bit of an asshole. What am I gonna say? So I lose 1d6 humanity for this.
Roll it, baby.
Yes, so, where are my d6s? There they are. 5. Fuck. Oof.
Jeez, it's been a rough week for your humanity, dog.
Clearly, oh my gosh. So I'm at 34 humanity now, but I have a subdermal grip. So now if I find or if I get a smart link in any of my weapons, I get +1 to my accuracy.
Yeah, dog. Oh yeah.
Nice.
And it does not need to be installed in a cyber arm. It can be installed as the only piece of cyberware in a meat arm.
All right. Yeah, we've all played Cyberpunk 2077.
I have.
Yeah, right? So get subdermal grip on there.
That we've not all done that, but in the beginning of the game, that's one of the few things you get on your otherwise meat arm.
Yeah. And then for, memory chip. So I'm spending 150 eddies.
All right.
So in total, I gain 350 from working. And
Is there anything else anybody would like to do?
I've got 3 more weeks of doing stuff.
What you doing, Bestie?
I rolled 3 hustles, 3 cyber tech, 3
Alright.
med tech hustles. First one I rolled is patch up someone after a fight, so I had a drop-in appointment, as it would seem.
It was Ares after the combat zone thing.
What is my roll ability for that?
1 to 4, unless you've upgraded it since the last time.
Right, what roll ability is it though?
1 to 4.
I'm confused.
What do you think a roll ability is?
The ability. What ability is it that is from rank 1 to 4 that would pay out the thing?
It is your ability. Your med tech is like every med tech has every character has a unique ability with a certain amount of points into that. You have 4 ranks in being a med tech.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
Yeah.
All right, so that's
There we go.
100.
It's okay. It's
I
confusing.
charge Ares 100 eds for that.
Wait,
and then
charge me for what?
No,
patching
don't
you
actually
up
take
after
it out of
coming
your
back
money,
from the
don't
war
worry about
zone.
it. We were just putting flavor to it. Don't actually take any money out.
Right. Let's see. Next one is design and deliver medicines or street drugs to a client.
You sell off some of the boosts that fell off the truck.
Absolutely not. I just formulate my own shit.
True.
If
I made my own boost.
I made
and
my
then when
own.
it didn't work well, I sold it to the guy after it fell off a truck.
Yeah, fucking. That's another 100 heads from that, and then finally, I've sold some of my stock. Sold some cyberware from a failed medical case.
Oh, whoopsie doodle.
Get another 100 heads from
Medical
that.
cases.
Cool. And that's my 3 weeks.
I had 2 weeks where I basically made 300 eddies. I had smuggled some small contraband and smuggled a huge shipment.
Hell yeah.
Rex just disappears for a couple weeks, comes back. The car's got like bullet holes in it, and he's just going over and buffing up. puffing out the sides.
It's supposed to do that.
Holy shit, you looks like you could have used an extra gun.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Looks
No.
pretty bad.
Just put some of that expanding spray foam in there, and then they put some polish over it. Looks good as new.
Whatever you do to it, it always looks good to me.
Repair advice with.
You know, I'm pretty good at making guns. You could just ask me next time you need something.
We could get a gun in Rosie. You think you put a gun in that car? You can put a gun in that truck?
Gun truck, gun
Probably.
truck.
No,
Gun truck?
I'm
You put-
asking
you put- you put
earnestly.
gun-
Truck
Can
gun?
you do that, please? I'm
Yeah,
begging you.
could you put a
So,
gun? Go put a gun in the
That
truck?
Sounds awesome.
Gun truck.
I know I can only sound sarcastic, but I'm asking genuinely. Please put a gun in my truck.
Truck
You
gun.
see like a single tear roll down Rux's face, and he's just like, "You put a gun in the truck?"
Could you install a smart link? Could you install a smart link in my iron?
Probably.
You can technically do both these things, but
Yeah, you guys, I just like I pull out a binder and I set it down on the table and it says
I
Like
get a
something
whiteboard.
and it's got something like an order form like you'd use for shipping, and it's like just write down what you need.
You just see Rux look at you, and he's like choking back tears. Please.
Gun truck.
I that sounds like something I could do. Yeah, that could be my next big job. Get a gun on Rosie. What kind of gun do we want? Like just like a minigun, or do we want like a Gauss cannon?
You could put different kinds of guns. This is the best thing. This is the best thing.
We've seen Rux cry a lot these last 2 sessions.
Gun truck,
I
truck
love
gun.
the
He's
ideas
not
that
crying
they-
yet, but you could hear him like
Work it up to it.
it's just like "This is the best fucking day of my life."
Because I'm pretty partial to sticking a Gauss cannon on it.
Sir,
It-
I'm at your disposal.
I will do it any sinful thing you require.
Yeah,
Put
Okay.
a gun on this bad boy.
Now, how do I
You
develop
can
a
put-
Halo Gauss cannon?
You know, we often ask these questions when we play Dungeons and Dragons. And I don't always have an answer ready to go, so I'll keep that in mind for later.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to spell golf properly. Is it G-A-U?
Gauss.
Yeah.
Gauss cannon. Those are like
Yeah.
the magnetic rail cannons. Like it's a big rail gun.
Anti
Yeah,
each
no,
personnel.
I got
Oh.
I got like a
Anti-personnel
25 kill streak with one of those. It was just the
Hell
most
yeah.
fantastic time I've ever had in Halo.
rail gun.
Is there a rail gun in this game?
There's
don't
a
want-
spiral
I
something
want-
I saw.
Fairly sure it's under like very heavy.
Luxury
I-
item, I believe it is.
I should probably look up if you can put one on a ground car.
You know, we often ask these questions.
Boy, car, boy, defender, and king of Philadelphia.
Defender of Philadelphia. Better king of better new Neo Texas.
Better than New Tech, yes.
There
part of
isn't a very heavy variation of ranged weapons. It's only melee weapons.
Huh.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Yeah, for very heavy melee weapons, it's things like helicopter blades and sledgehammers. So, yeah, that.
Well, I
that-
got a blade on the truck.
Yeah, I'm just
You can
thinking
pull a
it's like
helicopter on
the
the
only
truck?
equivalent
You
we got.
put a helicopter in the truck? I can't fly for shit, but
Put a helicopter
Well,
in the
there's-
truck.
that just sure would
I-
be swell.
I
Put-
might not be able to make it
Not only
fly, but I
greatly.
can at least make it spin.
You put,
So
put
like-
a helicopter in the truck, put the truck in a submarine.
Have we all seen Furiosa?
Heli-
yeah, put 'em
Tur
in.
subbing.
I don't
It's
know.
a heli, it's a helitor dubbing.
So we put the motorcycle in the helicopter.
Put the
we
motorcycle
the helicopter on the truck. We put the truck
We'll
on
put
the boat.
the-
We put the boat in the submarine.
And we put all of that in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
We're gonna live out the rest of our days in peace, just happy as can be.
We put the we put the Heelys on the skateboard on the motorcycle.
Technically, what I can do to the Nomad vehicle upgrades, I can put an onboard flamethrower and onboard machine gun. I don't know about bigger stuff.
Yeah, like there doesn't even seem to be anything for energy weapons in general.
I have
Yeah,
to
they're
be.
not ready for you to. You know what? There's
Oh.
limits to this game.
Wait,
and
hold
putting
on, hold on,
Bob's
hold on.
rifles on.
I was wrong. All vehicles except for bikes, jet skis, and gyrocopters, you can put on an onboard rocket pod or a vehicle heavy weapon mount, which includes a Tsunami Arms Helix, a Rhine Metal EMG 86 railgun, or a Militech Cowboy U-56 grenade launcher.
Okay, a Gauss cannon can totally play right into those.
The
Who?
EMG 86 railgun sounds like a Gauss cannon to me.
Yeah.
What was the name of the people who came and
I
overturned
have to be rank 5 though.
OG Chrome's office?
What? Lazarus.
I am definitely mentioned to Rux that one, that OG Chrome exists, and two, that Lazarus knocked over their shit.
Wait, your name's not Dr. Chrome?
My name is Dr. Chrome.
Is your first name Doctor?
No.
Okay.
Hey, that's how they get you.
You
What's
don't
your-
get
what's
to
your-
know my first name.
Okay, I'm gonna take a guess.
I'm Dr. Chrome to you. Alright? Do you understand that,
Yeah,
Mustache Man?
If I
I'm
yeah,
getting
if I
believe
guess,
that.
I can guess. I can guess, and you
And he
guys
just
tell me
gets
if
it
I'm
right on the
This is
first
going to
time.
be hilarious.
Do you want me to roll for it? Because I can roll to see if I get it. I don't know what you.
What would you be rolling for?
I don't know. I don't know if there's like I don't know. Like luck is just something that
Fucking
you can.
social.
I'm just thinking the comedic, like, funny.
Um,
That could be Jacob.
Is it
It could be
John, could
human
Lewis, could be Steven.
I can
Human
roll-
perception, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can roll some.
All right,
Streetwise?
I could roll.
I could roll interrogation.
Interrogation. Oh, God.
That's not what interrogation means.
He's just staring. He just stares you down. And it's just
I guess it's human perception.
human
You
perception.
get above a 20, you get it in your first 5
Yeah,
guesses.
I have a +9 to it, so I have to roll an 11 or higher. This is almost exactly a 50-50 roll at this point. Oh, I rolled a 1. That's a 10.
If your name of meal,
Peter,
No.
Douglas,
No.
Henry.
You are not understanding the point of the conversation.
gonna
Lazarus
get there.
knocked over OG Chrome shit because they were looking for me.
Which one was Lazarus again?
Lazarus
Lazarus
is
the
that one on
people
the
that raised
fucking
your
billboard
farm.
over there. Hire Lazarus. We kill shit.
Lazarus are the people that raided your farm.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
looking
I
for
think
me.
Boone forgot
They're
that
looking
detail.
for Chrome.
I got sidetracked by trying to figure out your name. I was barely paying attention when you were talking.
I just
So-
listen. I like your car a lot, and so you,
Oh, hey,
you
me
need to
too.
know this stuff.
So why did they knock over?
They're looking for
Chrome
me.
Senior.
They're looking for me.
Wait.
I use his name.
This was recent. This recent they knocked over the place. I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about the
because
OG
he
Chrome, not
recently
you.
he recently showed up at my place, wondering why he was getting knocked over.
Well, sounds like you're glued to me for a little bit, partner. And he looks down at his gun, his shotgun that he's taken apart and cleaning. He's got the double barrel shotgun that's the underside is a different shotgun. It's just
Double shot, dude.
he's like, if Lazarus decides that they're going to show up when you're around, I'm going to be there.
Cool.
All right.
And I'm going to have a Gauss cannon on my truck.
I heard about that. That's so cool.
Yeah, no.
Every
You
smoke
can see
I'm
him, like,
talking about, they're really
you can
excited to
see
get
him
this
like-
done.
you see him get like really excited. And he's like,
I don't know what the hell a Gauss cannon is, but that sounds pretty cool.
Let's
some
leave it.
form of
Hey,
what-
let's put it at this: if you get shot with a Gauss cannon, Gauss ain't gonna do shit about it.
That's fucking hilarious. First,
That's golden.
From my understanding, Vincenzo.
Ryder.
Ryder, right? Yep. We're gonna get there one day. From my understanding, talking to Zeus over there, that
I'm sorry, Zeus.
My name isn't Zeus.
Was did I get that wrong too? Shit.
What's my name?
Pantheon.
I just know you, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you, Doc. Yeah, you're a doctor, right? We were trying to figure out your first name a second ago. We very clearly don't know your name.
Guys, okay, fine.
Yeah, Hermes over here. Hermes told me that a Gauss cannon is like some form of like a magnetic gun that fires projectiles without needing gunpowder.
Oh, so like something you see in one of those old like 2010 sci-fi movies.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, right?
That sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty.
That's what I'm talking about, Ricardo. I'm getting the damn railgun in my car.
Ricardo. Jeez.
That one sounded racist.
I mean, I don't take it there, but you know.
I'm close, right? It began with an R.
I can only assume that we're now all at their garage.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move all the players over there at this point.
Yeah.
So Ryder, you got that?
Rosie.
You got that? Someone knocked over my old man,
Uh-huh.
because they were looking for me.
The original Dr. Chrome. I mean, honestly, I heard of a Dr. Chrome when I was a kid, and so I was a little bit like, how is this guy Dr. Chrome and he doesn't look like 60 years old? So like, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad to know that you're not like fucking ancient.
I very well still could be. Just waving his fingers back and forth.
Stop that. Stop with the fingers. What? Why are you doing? Stop. What the?
The effect has been achieved.
I've set the scene also. If we look at the map, I've set the scene, and I hope it's clear that Rux is sitting in the passenger seat of his own car.
And he's like, I got the spot right here.
There weren't enough seats, so
I have a spot right here for the control for the gun, and I just make it. I hit a button. I just flip a button, and it just makes somebody a fine mist.
Ryder, you get a phone call from Dasha.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Guys, it looks like we might be eating next week. All right, I pick up the agent. Dasha.
They fucked me, Ryder. Pissed.
Who fucked you?
My client. They fucked. I'm so. Oh my! We got a gunshot on her end. Fucking pissed. Oh my fucking.
Are you being shot at?
No, I shot that. I was mad.
You know what? That's understandable.
Hold on, my neighbors are knocking on the door because I shot into their wall. Hey, fuck you! I'm busy right now. And you hear the door slam.
Okay, so
Sorry, I'm being selfish. How are you, Ryder? How has your few weeks been?
Uneventful.
Oh, wish I could say the same.
Got some new chrome installed, also, but that's neither here nor there.
Good. Are you ready for another job? Because unfortunately, I can't afford anyone else right now.
Oh, fuck!
Ouch.
Hey,
but okay, yeah, let's go.
Your job went. You know how your fucking job went.
I do. But it still hurts. It still hurts. It stings a little bit. But you know, it's okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Do we need to come on?
So, I was working with the client, a company by the name of Cyber Matrix, and they were paying me to keep information flowing out to enemies, and when I went to collect my last check, they tried to spike me with a virus. Then when that didn't work, they tried to have people show up at my door and kill me. So, we're gonna turn the tables on them. Are you guys in? I know you're with everyone. I tracked all your guys' phones.
The fuck?
That's a netrunner for you. Yeah, we're on our way. You can tell us more about the job when we're there. Yeah,
holds out my agent. How could you betray me?
Gadget, you were supposed to stop stuff like that.
They didn't have the option of flip phone. How's I supposed to know?
Yeah.
Wait, you won't let me make Gadget a netrunner, will you?
I will let you make Gadget a phone if that's your phone is just a cat. Hello.
Meow 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 meow. meow, meow,
There
meow,
was a
meow.
trend where it was like,
Wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, actually, friend, I'm so glad you said that. It's actually the Nyan cat theme is the ringtone that comes on that.
Meow 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 meow
All right,
meow
all right,
meow.
all right, all right. You know what? We're heading on over. You can tell us more about the job when we get there.
load
All
up.
right, fantastic. Everybody in someone else's car. Like,
Don't forget the keys over in the fishbowl.
hold on, are there back seats to the truck, or is it just like? Are you guys just in the back of the truck?
It can sit 4 seats. That's what the rules
Okay.
say. So I'm gonna say that it's like a truck with a like extended cab and.
You know, sometimes in the back of the truck, you actually have like 2 seats that are sideways and face each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of them.
It's like where the seats are like part of the door,
Oh,
kind
those
of
are
like that kind of thing.
luxurious.
Yeah.
I love those. Sorry.
I have deep childhood memories with those trucks. Anyway.
Me as well. All right. I go shotgun. Let's go.
Dives into shotgun before Rux even fully gets out of it.
Pushes Rux into the driver's seat. I'm in the passenger seat.
Bold of you would assume that I wasn't in the driver's seat.
I do have you in the passenger seat in this image, but I could have had you.
Yeah, there we go. I for some reason can't move myself at the moment.
I don't know.
Because Noodle put all of them down, so it's now our portrait.
Oh.
Anyway, you take the moment to do the 2 points required to get in line with one of the doors.
All right, everybody got their seatbelts on? I don't give a shit. Fuck it, let's go.
All right.
I got one of those the old-fashioned push-button lighters that are just in the dash. It's like in the 12-volt spot that just light up a cigarette. Like, let's fucking roll.
All right.
In the car on the way. So, I don't know what kind of job this is. We don't know if this is a hit. We don't know what we're doing here. But before we go in, we need a plan. We do reconnaissance. We don't barge in balls to the wall, go and kick a security guard in the dick with a talent
to the feet.
I feel like you're looking at me, but I'm not looking at
I
you because I don't want you to look at me.
I am making eye contact.
Nope, not looking
I
at you.
haven't reviewed the situation, but it feels like Dr. Crumb initiated things last time. Says the car.
Thanks, Rosita. Jeez.
For this job, we do not go in half-cocked. If we do, we could die.
Speaking
Fine.
of plans, I actually have a gift for everybody.
Oh?
Uh-oh.
And okay,
My
so
word.
how many would I have made?
You made enough for everyone,
Yeah, okay.
including an extra one for Gadget.
Yeah, so I give
Meow.
everybody an earpiece.
You don't ask how I got a design of your guys' ears to make sure that you all had perfectly fitting ones.
Oh, they've got like form-fitting gel tips on them, like.
Wow, yeah. This episode not sponsored by Raycon earbuds.
Maybe one day.
Probably not.
Well,
And
I was about to say something, but that would ruin our chances.
Could I give everybody 2 bugs?
Yeah, I'll say you can have 2 bugs.
Oh,
Bug.
bugs.
Okay.
Alright.
What's it actually
So-
called in like game terms?
Oh, I don't know. I think we just made them up. Let's see.
No, there's an actual item. I was looking at stuff and I'm like, yep, that's what I want to do. Because there's a bug finder. So
I have one. I have a bug detector.
Yeah.
As
You
a
also-
separate item, just hold
You
it
can,
up.
also buy, you can also buy bug snacks apparently because I hit Control F and look for bugs.
Bug.
Bug detector, bug detector, bug detector, bug detector, bug detector.
Roles involving that would be electronics and security tags.
I imagine the
I've limited
earpiece
use.
links to my agent.
Yes, that's what I said last time. Earlier today.
Okay.
Alright.
There doesn't seem to be like an actual item. I was looking at something that mentioned it.
I think that I wasn't charging you for travel because apparently a taxi costs 20 eddies. That would have added up before Rook showed up.
Indeed.
Yes, it would have.
Well, I'm just gonna put bug on my gear list
Me too. And I put
until you can figure out otherwise.
All right.
Yeah. I'll just have them all hooked up to my computer and agent, and just so that I can have control and see if there's a breach or whatever.
Hell yeah, Aries. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. You know, if we do this right, we could all be rolling in eddies. All right. There's a bright future ahead of us if we get this job done correctly. We can do this, folks. We got this.
Money.
Aries. That's what it was. Oh shit.
He's driving, so can't write it down.
Yeah, I can't. It's like whispering into Rosie. It's like, Rosie, can we take pictures of everybody in the truck? And
I already set identifiers for everyone's names. You just haven't asked.
You are a sweetheart. I love you so much.
This is the dashboard.
Yeah, it just gives her a little. You're like, You are a sweetheart.
He doesn't react to that. She doesn't have any way to feel that per se.
She knows. She knows.
She knows. She doesn't.
We all saw that, right? Like we all saw that. That right there.
I'm not here to kink shame anybody.
I mean, Rosie,
So anyway, you
Rosie is a
Dodge.
sexy car. Ugh.
You can move to the back seat now, Vincenzo.
Ha! My turn. Get out.
Chrome sits on Ryder's lap.
You know what? This is fine.
Wait, is that your iron, or are you just happy to see me?
Sorry, what was that?
Is that your iron, or are you just happy to see me?
It's the iron.
Sure.
I pull out my pistol. It's still in the same place. my friend, that is a classic Sternmeyer P35 that's poking into your side, and I promise you, it is not my penis.
Okay.
You move the gun, and you're still feeling something poking into your side.
Okay.
Alright. So anyway, we arrive at Dasha's. Please. Can we stop with the penis? I'm just
I had a mouthful of monster!
Penis.
Come out your nose.
Rux would have the same reaction and just like burst out laughing hearing Aries say penis.
Is this because you imagine? Because I don't know how everyone else imagines Aries' voice, but like my impression of it is like penis. Like in my head, since because no offense, but Moss has a more feminine sounding voice than I imagine Aries having.
Like I can make
I
it
just
down
imagine him
here,
talking
whatever.
here. I just imagine him kind of sounding detached from everything that's going on.
His voice
Just so
is
you guys
definitely
know.
a little deeper.
Just so you guys know, I feel this way.
As we pull up, I open the door and I kick Chrome out first because he's on my lap. And then I get out with all the swagger of a jacked up solo. And you know what? This time y'all are coming with me. All right? I can't be the only face to the fuck up this time. All right?
Okay.
You know what, Rux? Honestly, I wouldn't like be offended if you stayed in the car, but I would be a little disappointed.
Yeah, don't be a disappointment, Rex.
We're going in to do what now at the moment? Where did we even pull up to?
Gonna talk to Nasha.
Sure.
We
I
gotta talk
imagine an
to...
apartment building that just keeps going.
Okay, and this is the person who's giving us the job, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dasha.
Okay.
You don't know this, I guess, but she was who hired you guys last time.
Okay, I'm going to take my pistol with me because I don't know what's going to happen. But I have my shotgun and my sniper in storage units inside Rosie.
Don't worry, I'm packing 5 different flavors of iron.
And I've
That's
got
good for you.
Neighborhood
That's
seems
good for you.
acceptable
That's
for
not
my
gonna do it.
parking.
I've got fun new flavors of boom. This is tear gas.
Rosie, make sure the doors remain locked until we return.
Locking door, sir.
Thank you, Rosie.
Thank you, Rocks.
I begin heading up the stairs to the mega
Every
structure.
time I talk for Rosie, it gets a little weirder.
It's a little weirder.
I imagine
love
that the order is Ryder and then Chrome, and it kind of looks like that the Jujutsu Kaisen meme.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
But
Where it's Gojo and his buddy, and they're walking different.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we already have a meme of 3 of you walking together.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I go up to the elevator. Ding.
Yep. Yeah. You knock on her door for the first time ever. She actually opens it herself, and she just kind of goes, "Come in, come in," and she's just pacing the room.
Hi.
I enter. This is the crew.
Hey, crew. Fuck. Melosi, Lewis, Emil, and you just use your real name for jobs. Right? Did I got that all right?
Huh?
It's right.
Lewis!
That's not my name.
I prefer Ryder when I'm working.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So
I'm
I've just been
Dr.
looking at your,
Chrome,
It's funny,
like,
PhD.
medical history and stuff.
Rux will never remember that your name was Lewis.
Good.
You can't remember
Fucking good.
names.
Oh, so Izanosuke then. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I've just been, when I looked all you guys up, I was looking at, like, medical paperwork and stuff, so I don't remember what you guys all go by.
My name is Aries.
Aries.
Pleasure to meet you. Name's Rux Bastion.
Yeah, that's just your actual name, dog.
Yeah, hey. I ain't got a pseudonym. I ain't got an epitaph. I ain't got no
You know what an
plume.
epitaph is? One of those things that's not like the others, and I need you to know that.
Uh-huh. Rux doesn't.
No, this is in character.
So, we're here to discuss business.
Yeah, fucking damn. Okay, hold on. She sits down in her net running rig and pulls the headset down. And a hologram starts to play in the middle of the room as we see the outside of the cyber matrix office. It's just big subjective, really, I guess, in this world. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4-story building. 5-story building. Yeah, 4-story building. Pretty small, actually, but compared to the last building you went in. She goes, all right, this is the Cyber Matrix building, and I have a few ways I want to get back at them, so we'll make it simple. Downstairs in the underground parking space, they are keeping an armored van. Inside, they have a lot of cyber tech that would be very valuable on the black market.
Hold on a second. I need to write this down.
Yeah. That's for their traveling and distribution books. So there's always one down there. It's usually full. If you can get a hold of that, that's one thing for me. And then,
Okay, we got the armored van in the basement, in the parking garage.
I know this isn't your strong suit, but the 3rd floor is a data floor filled with all of their servers of information. If you can get me an uplink there, I'll have more information and I'll know what to do with.
All right,
So that's
uplink
objective 2.
on the 3rd floor.
All right.
Not
Next
to
up,
interrupt, do we have a lay of the land of the surrounding buildings?
I mean, I know the surrounding buildings. There's a few similarly sized buildings around nearby. This is
like
in
parking
the
gar-
offices. What?
Any like parking garages or anything nearby?
No. There's a parking structure underneath the street. That encompasses the parking for these few areas. Next up, in their hoity-toity offices, one of the directors there has a prototype for the newest edition of their Gang Jazzler. Yes, that's what it's called.
One more time?
Yeah.
Their Gang Jazzler.
Gang Jazzler.
Gang Jazz.
That's what they call it. It's like a taser.
What's that
but
on
for
the-
your hand, but for your finger.
That's on the 4th floor?
That's on the 3rd floor.
The 3rd floor as well, okay.
Sorry, no, you're right. It's the 4th floor.
Okay. 4th floor, that's corporate offices?
Yep, that's their sea levels, as it's called.
Corporate.
All right.
Offices. Prototype. Jazzler.
And then lastly, on their second floor, I'm sorry I'm doing these in a weird order. On their second floor, they are currently using some of my anti-hacking software that would need to be deleted manually. You don't need to do it on all the computers, just the main one. And she holds out a data shard and she goes, just slot this in and it should do the job.
I don't have chipware, but I don't have a chipware socket.
Slot this into the computer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no
If you
problem.
get there. That's the techno. Alright. Any of those tasks you get done, I am prepared to pay 5,000 eddies for. So if you get them all done, that's 20,000 to split.
That works just fine for me.
Okay.
Don't
So-
say that back for me, make sure you got everything?
For sure, there is an armored van in the parking garage full of cyberware that would be good to sell in the black market. On the 3rd floor, there is a place that we can uplink you in order to get you a bunch of information. On the 4th floor, which is our corporate offices, we have the prototype Jazzler that we need to steal. Or not the plans for the prototype Jazzler, not the Jazzler itself.
No, they have a prototype up there.
Oh, they do have a prototype up there. Okay. So, steal prototype Jazzler. And then on the 2nd floor, there's a server room. We need to slot the shard into the main computer, and that will destroy everything on there. Or
Third
most-
floor is the server room where I need you to uplink. Second floor is just installing some antivirus software that I built for them.
Okay, antivirus uninstall. Slot it, and then I need to slot the shard into the main computer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a couple questions. What kind of resistance are we looking at?
On the average day, they're not too heavy on security, as it is an office building, but they are not without guards. I'd say you'd average about 2 on every floor, but there's definitely a net runner there, and there's definitely more than a few people who know their way around a fight.
Okay, so we say roughly 10 to 12 guards on shift at any time, and maybe 1 net runner.
Mm-hmm.
Guards on shift at any time. 1 net runner. Are we looking at any kind of what's their like security systems looking like? Do we know any about that?
You got cameras on every floor. I had limited access, so I don't fully know everything. You got cameras on every floor. The sea levels and the data room have actual armed security.
Okay, so data room and corporate offices have
Armed like turrets and things like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Turrets.
As far as I know, they have 3 corporate level employees that working there. I don't know much about them. They intentionally kept themselves anonymous from me.
3 corporate employees.
And then 1,000 just little paperwork filers.
Yeah.
That's dramatic, but I'm also not going to count the amount I see in this room that I'm looking at because I have the actual maps up.
Okay, so we could probably find the netrunner on the 3rd floor. Yeah.
Good guess? I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Oh right, and it's 5,000 for each job. You said. 5,000 EB per objective. Now I'm thinking, just the same plan I had last time, but it is going to be more successful this time. I got faith. We go on quiet. I figure we probably start at the top, honestly.
That was my thoughts too.
I thought
There's a helicopter landing on the roof if you guys can fly out the top.
I'd have to trade out the truck, but the family does have a gyrocopter.
That is an option, but if we go in through the top, we are essentially going in loud. Because a helicopter is...
You could go out the top, but yeah.
Then maybe we
Just giving
start...
you options.
Then maybe we start at the bottom. Are there any external entrances that we don't... You know what? I guess we're gonna have to do some recon.
There's a front
Yeah,
door.
we need to place
I
the
know there's
bugs
an
anyway.
elevator to each floor, and service stairs should you need them.
Okay.
And leads to the underground parking. There's an elevator up from there, straight into the offices.
Is there
Security
any way?
code required.
Is there any way we could get to the roof covertly?
I imagine with some rope and some sneaky.
Because my
Well, if you can-
initial thought was teams of 2. Me and Rex go handle the car, while you guys work your way from top to bottom, getting the valuable information.
It's not a terrible idea. I don't dislike it. But honestly, I don't know how good I feel about splitting the party like this, you know?
I would prefer to stick together.
Given also, if we stick together, there is more of a chance that we get caught. But if we do get caught, there is more of a chance that we get out alive. If we stick together, that is.
The other option, like we said, is you make your way up to the roof, and we airlift out. I can, if we take a gyro, I can provide sniper cover through the windows of the building as we're progressing. Give you guys heads up through the earpieces and keep an eye out keep a lookout for you.
How
Keep
are
that
we-
Is
going.
it just you guys, or is it also your other friend you worked with last time?
I could bring Fuego in on this. He would definitely appreciate the eddies.
Up to you.
What do you guys think? You guys want to share or no? There's a potential that we could walk away with 5,000 eddies each.
If you split it, it becomes a little less, but if you add Jason, but then you also have Jason.
What do we think?
I think it's going to be hard to transfer a truckload of valuables up flights of stairs to the roof.
Definitely one
Sounds
of
like you might need to take the truck itself. It is tracked, though.
So we need to be able to disable that before we leave.
So then maybe we have. Then I think
My
we.
powers, I'll say I can do assistance as soon as you block my antivirus and establish me in the server, but that's at least halfway through the mission.
Yeah, how are we getting you in?
Like establish this. Oh, thank you. My bad. And she gets you a little box. It's only about this big, about the size of my schnoz. And it's got just a data shard like clip on the side. Plug this into any opening in the input opening on the servers, and I should be able to take it from there.
Alright, sounds good. Okay. I think all that's left to do for now is recon.
Recon. No explosions. No.
Not explosions.
No ball kicks. No flirting with the Russian. Nothing.
Well, you know, that depends on how.
The Russian wasn't the problem.
That depends on how
Well, it's
we
even
choose to
Russian.
go about this. If we want to go in covert and we want to go in and like pose as prospective hirees or health
Always
inspector.
hiring.
Exactly, they're always hiring. So if we want to go in and essentially go undercover, that's an option.
Who's gonna
You can
think
do
I'm
that.
a health inspector? Jeez.
Well, I mean, you're a health inspector.
They
I do
are a
inspect
cybernetics
health.
company. You could be working for installs.
Intern. Senior intern program.
I more meant like installing cyber tech. You could show up as a Ripper Doc for hire.
But then I have to go through an interview and...
Up
Gross.
to you.
If I need
I'm
to...
saying that Ellie is hiring, and someone who knows a lot about security, just a general gun, a doctor, and a driver are things they might hire about.
I say we go in as a crew so that it's not as suspicious that there's 4 people wanting a job at the same time.
Well,
They're probably getting resumes all day, every day, so...
you can just say that you're all friends with each other without the conceit of being a crew.
Just put each other as references on each other's resumes.
We could also separate out your interviews across multiple days, but
Yeah, that too.
yeah, up to you.
Yeah, you know, I think that works okay with me. It'd be good to get a lay of the land before we actually go in.
You all have decent experience in your fields, so I will say that you guys would get an interview. How that interview goes is up to you guys, but let's go ahead and set up your interviews. We don't have time to do them this week. Just roll initiative, and we'll introduce you guys each into the place.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. I have an order I want to do these in that's more narratively satisfying now
Okay.
that I'm thinking about this.
Sounds good.
All right.
That's
Well, rather, I have one person I need to do last, but that's not the point. Why don't we start with...
Wasn't ominous
yeah. Well, you know how shows end best on cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So here we are at the outside of Cyber Matrix. I decided not to do the blackout thing I did before. Instead, any room where you could not reasonably see into, I have taken the liberty of making all the people in there invisible.
Okay.
Just because, yeah. Okay, so why don't we start with Rex, because I feel like that one's going to be the most boring. Rex, why don't you drag and drop your character onto the scene for me?
Zoom out a little bit so I can see this map better.
I'll say you park. Let's put you in the underground because I assume that's where you park. I think it's obvious which vehicle here is the one you're supposed to be collecting later. Because it's a different shading.
There's no way we could tell. There's no way we could tell.
It's totally
What
unknowable
an utter
information.
mystery.
It's like an old Disney movie. You know which items go.
Yeah, because the ones that are drawn enough, you know which ones are going to get picked up.
It's not letting me. You gonna toss me in there?
I think if I do, you won't be able to move. But we also don't need to do it starting from here or not.
Are you dragging the name?
One more.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about when I say that?
Yeah, it's in your in the characters in the journal, right?
Yeah. Drag and drop your name.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
It literally wasn't moving. I had to refresh the page.
I got
There
you.
we go.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, you show up. The doors are, of course, over here.
Oh, okay.
I'll just
There
put
you
you in there. Yeah. Security officer is inside. He goes, "What can I do you for?"
Here for an interview.
Oh, you the new potential driver.
That's what I was told. I found the flyer.
Yeah, first floor, and he opens the elevator, and the first floor is the only one that doesn't require security clearance to get through. So,
Much obliged, monsieur. I will.
Wee or whatever.
Now we end up here.
Wee wee.
And you get spit out here. Wee. And as soon as you get spit out, the guard there goes, "Interview."
Interview.
I'm not psychic. They sent me a message that you'd be up.
I have assumed as much.
Yeah,
Go around behind the front desk ladies. There's a door. Just go in there.
All right.
Yeah.
Ma'am. It's kind of. Excuse me, pardon me. That sneak behind you over here is he sneaking behind the desk?
Ooh, excuse me. Mind if I just scooch by a little? Inside, you see a woman looking at 6 different screens, all showing kind of. There's a map of where the current deliveries are out at, as well as what deliveries they have to do. She turns around and goes, "Oh, hello. You are Rux, yeah?"
That's what they call me.
Yeah. Why don't you have a sit down over here? We'll get ready for your interview.
Yes, ma'am. Right over here at this little picnic table.
At the bench, yeah. This is where I talk with all my people in the mornings. All right. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Ramona. We'll get started with you shortly. And from there, let's go ahead and move on to who is the best to put in? Okay. So next up, we'll move to Aries. Aries, I assume we'll assume these are again days apart. So we'll assume that Rux had to drop you off at the front door. And when you come in, they lead you up to the 2nd floor. You're spat out here.
Did you take the time to place every one of those employees?
They are all individual. I copied and pasted some of them, but I still had to move them around to make it work.
You're beautiful.
In case a fight breaks out, I need to know where entrances and exits are being blocked by people.
Yeah, that is...
Yeah, so you make it to the front. Yeah, you're right to assume this is the guy in charge. And he goes, "Hey, what's your deal? What's your all about?" He's smoking inside. What's your deal?
I was interested in. I don't know, maintenance.
Oh, right. You that new security operative we're working with? Not security. You're a security tech, not the security office.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right. Pleasure to meet you. The name is Thailand. We're gonna go over to this office room over here, and he's gonna lead you into this room. All right. And then next up, Lorenzo.
It's Ryder.
Same story. Oh, you're right. Ryder, I was so good this session until now. Ryder, you are brought up into the server areas because that's where the head of security works. Notice there's not any security here in the actual beginning of the server room except for 2 turrets and a camera aimed immediately at you when you get out of the elevator. And you just hear over the intercom, "What is your purpose here?"
Sorry, where am I standing? Let me put down my...
You are spread out of the elevator over here.
Okay. Can I please bring my guy out? There he is.
What is your purpose here?
Hello, yeah, it's, my name's Major. I'm here for an interview. Looking to be a security guard here?
Alright, please step into the security scanner. Normally we'd ask for no weapons, but I'm not worried about it.
No problemo.
Yeah, that thing scans you for weapons as you step in, both doors close. All of your weapons, you hear a beep as you see the light of the scanner go for every weapon you have.
It beeps 6 times.
Alright, enter in, take a right, and take a left at the end of the hallway. She's leading into this room.
Wonderful. Jesus, this place look... Ryder just says to himself, "Jesus, this place looks like a shithole."
Thanks. Pleasure to meet you, Natasha. We'll get started right away. And lastly, Dr. Crone.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I promise I planned for this before you guys decided to do the hirees thing.
Oh sure.
So Yeah. So you are led up to the corporate offices.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Isn't this map cool as fuck? I'm really glad I found it.
Is that a putt-putt?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's a putting green. You ever been in the CEO's office?
oh my gosh, that's amazing.
You spat out here from the elevator.
I literally cannot figure out how to track my thing. Hold on.
Everybody's having the same problem as me. It wasn't just me. Just pointing it out there.
Yeah.
Nope, still not loaded in.
I can move your character around for the sake of this scene.
Okay.
If I could put him on the correct layer, that is. Boom. There he is. So you're let in. Brought to the front desk here. Hi, how can I help you?
I'm here for an interview. My name is Ezekiel.
All right. And are you the new clinician?
Yes.
All right. You're going to go to the far door on the left there, and then you're going to head into the room on the right after there. So through there, and then into this room.
Shalom.
Where I will push you down. So you knock on the door, and the door just clicks unlocked, and you see an unfortunately familiar face get a light up smile as you enter the office.
Fuck.
And you see Dr. Chrome OG go, oh.
Shalom.
Sit
My
down,
name
boy.
is Ezekiel.
Sit down, Ezekiel. I think we have some things to talk about.
Ezekiel.
You're failing this interview, I'll tell you that. So far,
Oh,
you're
fuck
not
you.
doing
Okay,
good.
great.
Sit
Yeah,
down.
well,
Sit
okay, fine.
down. Let the interview goddamn begin.
And we are going to end the session there tonight.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Because I was like sitting there, I was like, who would be running the interviews for each of these? And I was like, well, the head of installations is
That's what we got.
Dr. Chrome.
We got made immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, if I don't fuck it up.
That was a threat that you would have found if you did recon, but there's no reason Dr. Chrome would not be interviewed by this guy.
Right?
Oh boy.
Unless, like, Dr. Chrome, like,
Alright.
OG Chrome poked his head in on one of the previous interviews that happened earlier that week.
No, he did not. This is pure coincidence for him.
Oh, boy. Anyway.
And you know, these interviews is I'm all like, oh,
I
but I kept a poker face.
What a time to be alive.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, gang. Thanks for listening. Let's do Patreon, maybe.
Then we gotta do points.
Points. You're right. I forgot how to do the show.
Do
but I
points.
You know
Do
how I
points,
the show?
you
I forgot
goober.
about that. Yeah. Let's see here. Boom, 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 ba-doom. Run inside puck. That's the section.
I know for a fact that none of you have seen the Patreon art because no one has mentioned anything.
I have.
I liked it.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Fuck, man, we all knew it. We all knew it.
Okay.
All right.
I just find it funny that nobody.
A lot of
Okay.
in this case, it was a lot of we'll say it was a lot of just chatting, very few dice were rolled and things like that. So everyone give yourselves 30 points as role players.
Okay. Oh boy, 30 points for roleplay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Brings me up to 220 total. And
You almost have
current.
enough to upgrade your roll ability if you wanted.
No, I spent my points.
Wow.
I did spend my points.
Good on you. Good on you.
Yeah, I upped my handgun by 1, my auto fire by 1, my drive land vehicle by 1, and my acting by 1.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. With that, now can we do Patreon? I'm sorry, I don't know how to do the outros.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Who's
You
got?
can do them also.
Who's got a pitch for this week?
I don't know, man. This session was kind of just set up mostly.
A lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's mostly set up. There's a few good moments.
Dr. Chrome and Dr. Chrome and like the Spider-Man meme. You know,
You can't do the Spider-Man meme again.
Chrome Spider-Man meme. Here we go.
We did it with your character in fucking
In Yes Pizza, yeah.
Fuck, what else?
You get one.
Can we do Is That Your Iron, or are you just happy to see me?
that was the one I was about to pitch. So yes, that one's from me.
You happy to see me? Question mark?
There you go.
Oh, we had 2 more?
Mom.
Yeah, I want Chrome holding Gadget away from his face with her knives out.
Ah.
Meow.
And
No.
Meow.
There has to be a speech bubble with meow something.
Chrome and Kitty Claws.
No.
Not claws,
Dearest,
claws.
video jam.
Claws.
I want Rux losing his shit over putting a gun on
Gun
Rosie.
car. Gun car?
Yeah.
Car gun.
Gun car.
Oh,
Gun car
okay,
just.
yeah, like the speech bubbles going back and forth, then...
We did, what I'll do, what I'll do is that I'll just do the Senshi meme where he's freaking out about bread.
Yes.
That's perfect. You did it. You nailed it in one.
I love that there's finally an anime where I'm represented appropriately.
I know,
Yeah,
like,
it looks just
Car
like
gun.
me.
Car gun. Gun car, car gun.
personality too. It's just it fits you so well.
Yeah, I was like, as soon as I watched the show on a whim, being like, it looks stupid. We'll see how an episode goes. I watched it and I was like, this was pretty great.
All right. So with that, is there anything else I need to do before I start saying people's names and leaving?
If you guys all, if you guys want to vote, but be sure to sign up for the Patreon. Everyone's vote counts. If you're a member, membership is free, or you can choose to sign up at the $5 level. First episode of Cosmic Book Club is out for free on YouTube and on the Patreon. The second episode will also be released at the beginning of next month for free. All subsequent episodes will be behind that $5 paywall. So if you want to get access to that, go ahead and do that. I think sometime this week I'm going to take some of my favorite art from this campaign thus far and then make a poll to see which one I put on this shirt. So keep your eyes peeled for that. All members. Okay, cool. That is everything. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. I was Kelvin, aka the Noodle, aka the Noodledoodler, aka your Gonk Master for this evening's ceremonies, and I was joined with the ever delightful Dr. Crumb, as played by Goon Daddy.
You met my dad. He sucks.
I was also joined with the ever delightful writer, played by one SmoakyDBlaze.
Domain expansion, English or Spanish.
Oh, God damn. I was also joined with the pretty okay but played by a delightful person, Aries, as played by Mox Creature.
The stock cannon is going to have the specification, and it's going to have to be such bigness.
All right, and I was joined also in finality with someone who is hard to get a read on, but the person who plays him definitely a delight. Rux Bastion, aka Video James.
Yeah, keep talking about the bigness of the gun.
Big gun.
I don't like the sound of that.
Keep going. I love the sound.
Great big gun with lots of barrel.
Big old gun.
That's a big old gun.
Please.
It's got a great big round barrel.
Yeah.
Wide.
Long and girthy, this gun.
Big gun.